Hey guys, welcome to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we've got that Black Adam trailer breakdown. Well, as many of you know, the Black Adam has been in the works for over a decade, and the final countdown to the movie's release is growing close. Earlier today, we finally got the first full trailer for the upcoming film, and I have to say, I am pretty excited. Now, back in October, we got a first look at the film over on Twitter, which showed Black Adam breaking out of his captivity. But this trailer really gave us a full look and idea of what we're expecting. Now, overall, it was a pretty awesome trailer, opening with Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate's voiceover, who I have to say might be one of the best cast characters in all of superhero film. Now, the trailer itself was pretty much what I expected. We got a good bit of Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, we saw Noah Centinio's Atom Smasher in action and kind of updated, a little tease of Quintessa Swindon's Cyclone, but most of the trailer really focused on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam. Now, this will clearly be the anti-hero version of the character. He has evolved quite a bit over his time in the comics, and this is the more recent and probably one of the most popular versions of the character. Now, clearly the trailer breaks down that this story is going to be about him choosing to either be a hero or a villain. And I have to say, I suspect he probably will choose neither, doing his own thing in his own way for what he thinks is right, which is pretty typical of the character in the comics. Now, the trailer itself had a pretty good vibe. I did often feel like it almost had a Black Panther feel to the trailer, especially in the form of some of the advanced technology. Probably one of the highlights of the trailer, though, for me was the face-off between Black Adam and Hawkman. These two characters have a long history of battling it out. This movie doesn't give us that showdown. I think fans are going to be pretty disappointed. They're clearly going with the hero of the people type version of the character, which in the comics he tends to take too far, but makes him a lot more sympathetic to fans than an atypical villain who's just sort of a mustache twirler. Now the character is clearly tied with that Shazam franchise, and we're not too far from the sequel to that, Fury of the Gods, so I'm really wondering where these two characters will intersect. It was originally reported this was a time period movie, set back maybe in the 30s and 40s, but based on most of the stuff I'm seeing in the trailer, that doesn't appear to be the case. Between all the technology, which appears ultra-modern, and many of the vehicles in the trailer, which are all pretty modernized vehicles, it doesn't appear this will be that period piece, but somehow or another set more in the modern world than fans were expecting. Now, where he fits into the greater DCEU is still totally up in the air. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes at Warner Brothers, and I'm really hoping this movie is successful, because literally every iteration of every character that I saw in it looks pretty awesome, and I think this is going to be something fun. The film is set to release on October the 21st, so we still have about 4.5 months before the movie drops. This means we're likely to get another trailer, and then those deluge of clips which often reveal a lot of the intricate details of the movie. Now, obviously, as soon as we get more news about Black Adam, more trailers, or any other information, we're going to bring it to you right away. But until then, I have to know what you guys think of this trailer. How did you feel about this full, extended first look of Black Adam on the big screen? And how do you think this movie is going to integrate into the rest of the broad DCEU film base? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.